Craft-a-thon. Sorry, Create-a-thon. I named it. I need to remember it. Welcome back to the Create-a-thon. A 10,000 subscriber celebration. Thank you to you, all of you, for helping me reach 10,000 subscribers. I'm going to celebrate with you today with a 10K celebration. And that is what we're doing right now. And we've been going since 8 a.m. this morning, where we opened up with some really good coffee chat. And then at 9 we did a Dollar Tree haul that was interrupted. But now we're back. Then we came back and we did a really, really cute turkey gnome. And now it's time to make another craft. So I am going to make this really cute thing. We'll see how it turns out. How about we get started? But before we start the craft, though, welcome again. I'm so glad you're here, and I'm really looking forward to chatting with you. I have my computer set up so I can see all of your messages. Actually, let me just make sure I click in the right spot so I don't miss any. Okay, so I have it pulled up. So if you leave me any questions, comments, suggestions, anything in the chat, I'll be able to see them and we'll be able to chat. So I would love for you to interact with me today. Give me something good to talk about, okay? Like if you haven't yet. Subscribe, please, if you haven't yet. And I'll be going live throughout the entire day today. So share with somebody you think might be interested in joining in on the fun, okay? Now's the point of the day where I said so many things so many times. I have to keep track of what I've said when. So I don't want to bombard you with all the YouTube-y things. But remember, like, subscribe. All of my links are in the description for my memberships and my Facebook group and my Pinterest page. All of those kind of things. Check the description. You'll find it all there. All right, so let's get started on our next craft. Somebody gifted me a set of shovels, and they are all different colors. I picked out the green one for today. You know, they're heavy duty real shovels. But you know, the set came with like 10 of them, and I'm not gonna need 10 of them for a very long time. And so I thought, maybe a craft. And because, you know, one of the things we do on my channel is garden, I wanted to incorporate the gardening into the day somehow. And so that's why we're going to make something with this garden shovel. All right, so I picked out a variety of different color ribbons. I've had this one for a while. I haven't really known what to do with it, but I think this is going to be perfect for it. I have some Scrabble tiles, which I'm going to write something. I got some of this burlap ribbon and some jute. And then I have a lot of flowers to choose from. So we're just going to get crafty with it. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap this top bit. Actually, you know, no, that's not true. The first thing I'm going to do is add my letters. So for this, I'm going to write the word grow, because that's what we're doing here together. We're growing. We're growing together. We're growing as a community of subscribers and friends. And we are growing as people as we learn different ways to be creative, to learn different ways to cook, different ways to create, craft. We're growing, learning from each other. And we're growing in the garden as well, aren't we? So I decided to go with the word grow. So I'm just going to go ahead and glue that on. Make sure my glue gun is warmed up enough. One tip is to really make sure you give your glue gun enough time to heat up, so it is extra hot, and things will stick better that way. So how's everybody doing today? This is probably a pretty good spring type craft. But it feels like spring. It's fall where I am, but it does feel like spring today, so there we go. It's fitting. Alright, so now that I have that on there, I know where that's going to be. I want to go ahead and add a something to hang it with. So luckily this one has holes in it, so it's perfectly ready for me just to go ahead and hopefully easily get it through to the other side. We'll see. Hold on. Come on, I see it. So close. Alright, I might need assistance. Let me see. Let me get something to poke it with. If you don't have holes in it like I do. Oh, wow. Look, it just came out the top there. That's not what I intended. But, there we go. Go back down there. Wrong hole. If you don't have, if your shovel doesn't have a holes in it like this, then you don't, obviously you can just, you won't be able to hook up your, jeez whiz, okay. You won't be able to hook it up the same way. But what you could do is you could just wrap the jute rope around instead and then hang it. Okay. So I'm just going to tie this. And then we'll be able to hang it with this jute right here. Lovely. All right. I think this was a really good garden season. It ended abruptly, and for that I'm somewhat sad. I mean, oh no, my glue gun wasn't hot enough. See, you guys? See? Make sure your glue gun's hot enough. All right. Let's try this again. It's possible that the glue gun might not want to stick to this particular kind of material, metal in the paint, but I have a feeling it's just because my glue gun wasn't hot enough. That happens often. The glue will squirt, so you'll feel like, oh, it's going to work, but then it doesn't stay stuck. Oh no, oh no. Don't want to burn my finger. All right, all right, all right, all right. Yeah, okay. Victory. Okay. There we go. Hopefully it stays on this time. I think it was just not, the glue gun was just not hot enough. Patience with that, everybody. I'm not that great at being patient, waiting for the glue to warm up. All right, so that should be fine. Next, I'm just going to, I was going to put a little bit of the burlap around the top here. So I'm just going to cut one piece off. A little bit of a piece off here. Where'd that pin go? I don't want to lose that. All right. So, let's see. What can I ask you? You're not going to ask me anything. I'm going to ask you guys some stuff. So, let's see. It's October. We are coming towards the end of October. How about next up, coming up, oh, Halloween. Do you celebrate Halloween? And if so, how do you celebrate Halloween? And if you celebrate it by getting dressed up, what are you going to be for Halloween this year? Let me know. We just finished getting my kids' costumes together. They're being characters from a show you probably never heard of, and a book that you probably never heard of, because I had never heard of them until now. But I really like them. I like the costumes, and I like that they're so excited about the characters they picked. So they've always been the kind of kids that when you ask them what do they want to be for Halloween, it's never something easy. It's never a character that they don't sell costumes for the kind of characters my kids going to be. So that's why it's good that we're crafty, because we had to get crafty for things like that. All right, so I think first what I'm going to do, I don't know if I should add ribbon first or flowers first. I'm going to start doing some flowers up here first. I might come back, I don't know if we'll go from there, but I'm going to add some flowers up here. So what do we got to choose from? I love sunflowers. I have some of these ones. I got a lot of variety. So let's just dump some out. So we are going to celebrate Halloween by the kids are going to go trick-or-treating. I'm not 100% sure what if I'm going to dress up or not. Haven't decided. That looks good. You like that one? I like to kind of try a whole bunch of different things when I make a wreath, or you know what, I'm going to go with that. It fits in the hole real nice. Okay. So I'm put a little glue around here so it'll stay put once I put it in. There we go. Just hold it down till it dries in the spot I want it to stay in. Yeah, so we got all their costumes ready. And I don't know, I usually dress up at least a little bit, but I have not gotten anything together yet, so we'll see. I definitely probably will pull something off, but it's more of a wing it kind of thing for me. But then again, we do have a lot of like old costumes that I've kept. I haven't gotten rid of. I just keep them in a big bin. And so basically there's something in that bin that I'll be able to pull off and love and enjoy wearing, but don't know what yet. All right, let's see. Should we add more? I don't know what the popular costume is this year, because like I said, my kids always pick something that's not like mainstream kind of deal. I guess we did have a Spider-Man once, so that is the one. That's the only costume I'd be able to tell you that you'd know. Although when they were really little, we did Wizard of Oz, and we did oh my goodness, when my son was first born, his first Halloween, we did he was a vampire, and he had this like onesie that looked like a tux, and we got him a pacifier that had fangs, and it was so cute. And what we did was, oh my gosh, it was so cute. We like laid him down on on something on the floor. It wasn't just the floor, but we laid him down on a blanket on the floor, and he was passed out. He was so tired from all the things we did that day. He was passed out sleeping. So we put him on the floor, and then we put candy wrappers around him and some candy, and it looked like he passed out eating candy on the floor. Oh my gosh, it was so cute. Anyway, I miss those baby days. They're still cute. They're still amazing, but yeah, that was fun, and you get to pick what they get to be. But yeah, we had that, and I think he was a lion. We had a dragon. Yeah, we've had some pretty fun costumes, but I don't know what I'm gonna do. This is the first year that we're gonna give out candy, because we've always gone trick-or-treating since we've lived here, and we're not usually home. So this year my kids are going to go out, and my husband and I are going to give out candy in the neighborhood, and hopefully maybe some people will join us to do maybe a fire pit. I don't know. Something like that. Something fun, right? All right, so I like how this turned out, but I'm definitely gonna want to add some more flowers and ribbon, but I'm gonna do the ribbon next. That way I know where that's gonna be, and I can see how much space I have left for the flowers. I'm just gonna move these out of the way a little bit. What's your favorite kind of flower? I think I am really a big fan of sunflowers. But I also, oh my gosh, those ones we grew earlier in the season, what were they called? They were called Sweet Josephs, I think. Sweet Josephs? I think they were called Sweet Josephs. They were beautiful. They were wildflowers that I got in a wildflower mix of seeds. They were beautiful. I don't really know what I'm going to do with this ribbon. I'm just going to kind of wing it here. I think I want to cut it in half one more time. I'm not great with ribbons, so this is definitely a winging it thing, but why not, right? All right, I'm going to tie 2 on. I want to get a bow maker. Does anybody have a bow maker? Did we already talk about this? I know we talked about this earlier. Are they worth it? Should I just learn how to make bows, or should I get a bow maker? I'm not sure if I like that. All right, this isn't the time to overthink things. So let's go ahead, and I'm going to make a bow with one of these colors. Let's go with yellow, since we already have the yellow here. I'm going to make a nice big bow, and then we'll see what kind of space we have left for more flowers. More flowers or yarn or ribbon. I could be rolling at yarn. All right, time to load up the glue gun. This glue gun is awesome, guys. It's starting to get older, but it still works pretty good. I definitely have to, it's definitely getting older looking, but it works really great. You can basically put, like, it has this chamber here, and you can fill it up with like 3 glue sticks at a time, which is awesome. So you can just keep going and going and going. You don't have to load as frequently. I really like that. And if you're interested in looking this up, there is it is in my Amazon affiliate store. So check it out, because it's a really good glue gun. I love how you can just like load it and it keeps going for a while. But enough of that. Back to my bow making. Let's see. Does anybody have anything you'd like to talk about? Just letting you know what's coming up later throughout the day. After we finish this up, we're going to go for a little bit, and then we're going to come back at 12 p.m. for we're going to bake a cake. We're going to bake a cake to celebrate 10K subscribers together. It's going to be really easy to make. You probably already have all of the ingredients in your pantry. It's definitely something you should learn to make, because at any given time, someone could come to your house and have an allergy, and you'll want to make them a birthday cake, but they won't be able to have dairy, and you're going to say, oh no, what do I do? I'm going to tell you what to do, okay? I'm going to show you easy peasy. Nothing complicated. We're going to bake it live together, and then we are going to We're going to decorate it and everything. Okay? I was just thinking in my head, one of the things I'm nervous about is cooking live, because I'm very messy, if you haven't realized. And so hopefully I won't make that much of a mess. And then I was just thinking about the mess, and then I remembered how I spilled my whole coffee everywhere this morning. So I think we've made the mess already. I think we've already done it. I think that's out of the way. All right, I wanted to have the part of the ribbon that comes down, and I want to make it into a V. I don't know why these don't seem as sharp as the last time I used them. Somebody cut something with them that they weren't supposed to. Maybe. I'm going to put this here, so I want to make sure that I'm going to do it like that. That makes sense? I don't want it to block the grow, although it already kind of is. I'm going to take this off second, and I'm going to make this a little bit more crunched. There we go. Just hold that for a second until it dries. So one thing I asked, I definitely would love to know, if you do not celebrate Thanksgiving, what is a somewhat equivalent holiday in your culture, country? Okay, what is it? So I would say it would have to be one that focuses on being thankful. May or may not include a feast. Okay, and definitely gathering together with loved ones. I would say that that would be, in my mind, what Thanksgiving is. And so I'm curious what would be the equivalent type of a holiday for you guys that don't celebrate Thanksgiving. Now, I know Canada has their own Thanksgiving as well, which is earlier than America. The thing is, if I put this here, you're not going to be able to see the grow. Oh, maybe I'll make it shorter. That's what I'll do. I'll make it shorter. That'll work. Okay. Alrighty. There we go. Yeah, that's better. I like the idea of it being nice and long, but what's the point? If it's going to block my letter, what's the point of putting the words there in the first place? I want these to fan out so they're not in the way. There we go. Beautiful. All right. Just put it right there. Another thing when you're working with glue guns, sometimes you have to hold it for a few seconds. Sometimes if you don't, it'll just slide and it won't work out for you. It's so cute. Okay, I definitely need to add something else though. Flowers probably. Definitely. Should I stick with all the sunflowers since I have so much yellow, or should I do want to use this because I've had it for so long and I have not used it. This is for holidays. I told the kids are always like, what do you want? What do you want? And I never know what to tell them. I never do. So one year I said, I want ribbon and I want artificial flowers from the Dollar Tree. And I got a variety of ribbon and flowers, and it was great. This is one of the ribbons I got, and I love it, and it's very cute, but I just haven't figured out what to make with it yet. So I want to make it with this because I love the color. The colors seem to go nicely together. Make sure that when you come in, you say hi. I'd love to chat with you today. Thank you for joining me. All right. There we go. I'm just going to put it on top there. Make it double. Make it double bows. Why not? So let's see. Let's talk about some stuff that's coming up on my channel. I make my videos in advance, so I already know what's coming up. We've finished up our Halloween crafting for the season. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed making it. And then we are going to make a few Thanksgiving crafts. I have 2 that will be coming out. Maybe more if I can come up with some more ideas. Thanksgiving is, it's a little harder for me to come up with ideas for just Thanksgiving because there's also the fall and, you know, other... But just Thanksgiving, it was kind of hard for me to come up with ideas. But I do have 2 really great videos coming out. They're both tumbling tower block DIYs, which is cool. Then on Halloween, I'm going to go live and we're going to make some live Halloween treats. Should I do it like under here? No, up here. We're going to make some Halloween treats. On Halloween. That time I'll let you know, probably in the morning. And then we'll go live again later in the end of that week. But on October 31st, we're having a Grinch takeover. That's right. The Grinch, as in The Grinch Who Stole Christmas. Brand new movie coming out. Before I knew that there was a movie coming out, I was already working on some really great Grinch crafts because they're fun and everybody seems to enjoy them. So I was already working on some, and then while I was like working, you know, I had several made, and then I found out the Grinch movie was coming out, and I was like, what? Oh my goodness, Grinch 2, that means we're having a complete and total Grinch takeover of our channel. So every single day for the whole week, there will be a Grinch craft, a Grinch themed craft. Not just the Grinch, there's also Cindy Lou Who and Max the dog. So it's going to be awesome. Okay, so make sure you like and subscribe so you didn't miss out on that. And then there will be other Christmas crafts. And then what else do we got going on? I still have some really great Great Wolf Lodge footage and videos coming out. There's still some more videos coming out from Niagara Falls. What else do I have going on? I do have some more Hopkins the Bunny videos as well. So you're in for some really good stuff. Really good stuff. So make sure you subscribe. Like, see, part of me thinks like maybe I'll just keep it simple. Like, keep it simple. But I also feel like there should be a little bit more something down here. Or here. But I don't know which flower's the right flower. Let's see. I like the idea of having them like come up here. Let's do that. Let's do some pink. And where's that other one I saw? Alright, where's the other one? Here we go. Maybe like this. Now I'm kind of wishing I'd put this down, the grow down later, but that's okay. Let's see, I'm going to cut these off like there and there. Yeah, I'm going to just go ahead and do that. Why not? So what else? Oh, and January, that's a long way off it seems, but we'll also be doing some veganuary recipes. Oh, and another really great thing coming up is my cookbook. I'm working on my next cookbook. It's a breakfast cookbook. So there'll be lots of great breakfast videos coming out with that over the next few months. I'm hoping it'll be out by Christmas time. It just kind of depends on how long it takes to edit it. It's mostly done, so hopefully by Christmas time. But of course, I will let you know. So make sure you follow me on like my socials, like on Facebook. I'm not on Instagram or anything like that, but keep, you know, like and subscribe, and I will be putting it on YouTube as soon as it comes out. Because I am going to be so excited to share that. I already am. Some great recipes in there. And my other cookbook, which I love, is available for sale. It's a lot, it's less pages, basically. So this new one is like pretty, I don't know. I'm really excited about it because I feel like it's bigger, it's longer, and also it's, my last book was for the Instant Pot, and I love the Instant Pot, and I'm so happy to have all those recipes. But at the same time, not everybody has an Instant Pot. So some of you might be wanting to see my recipes, but you can't do anything with them because you don't have an Instant Pot, although I highly recommend getting one, okay? But anyway, you might not be able to cook those recipes, but this new cookbook is going to be all breakfasts that you can cook on any stove, any oven will do. No fancy equipment, although I did add a couple of just a few Instant Pot recipes in there, because, I mean, why not, you know? There's a couple, and there's a couple of air fryer recipes in there, but majority of the recipes can be made very easily with no matter what you're working with equipment wise. So I'm excited about that. And my son is excited because he hated soups, and I was making him try soups like crazy. And this time breakfasts are his favorite, so he's very happy. My next one will probably be desserts after that, but we'll see. That's what he wants. We'll see. I don't hate the idea. And honestly, the time of year that I do my most baking for desserts is this time of year, holidays coming up. Alright, so I'm going to call this done for now. I might look at it later and come back and maybe add a little something, but I really like how it's turned out, and I think it's going to look really cute hanging. This would make a really nice, like, Mother's Day gift, or teacher's gift. Yeah, definitely. So I'm going to wrap this portion of our Create-a-thon up, and I will be back at noon with a cake. Okay, we're going to bake a cake, so I'm going to clean up all the craft supplies, reset, get the cooking supplies out, and we are going to bake a cake when I come back at noon. Thank you for joining me. You guys are great. I've had a lot of fun with you today, and I look forward to the rest of it. See you guys at noon. Bye!